Hey, what's up, everybody? It's editing before he goes out, Chance. Just coming in to let you know that this podcast episode is actually sponsored by us, the Coffin Club. It's our collective slash label slash group of people who are friends. Uh, we make clothes, we make music videos, we make podcasts. If you'd like to get some clothes for 20% off, we're going to have the code that's CODE, all capitals. That's going to get you 20% off of your whole cart up until Spooky Sunday. That's 7 p.m. Central on Sunday. Up until then, from when you see this ad play, you'll be able to get 20% off your whole cart. Go ahead and check it out. You'll see it scrolling somewhere on the screen near me. And yeah, enjoy the show. Thank you, Spooky, for coming on. And I'm excited for Sunday. See ya.
One sec. There we go.
Hell yeah, dude! You have such an aesthetically pleasing room. I've not said this to
There you
you.
go.
I might have said it in your chat, but every time I see that shit, I'm like, damn, bro. I need a Snorlax plushie too.
It's
Dude, they
important
sell them
to.
at GameStop.
Yeah, I think I found this one at Target.
Well, they got like a
It's the GameStop of people who've
they
never
got a
played a video game.
3-foot big GameStop.
True.
I have an embarrassing amount of products that I've purchased from GameStop, mostly including Nerf guns.
Hmm.
I bought the entire Overwatch Nerf gun collection.
I just got into Overwatch.
I was just gonna
Well,
roast you about playing it.
yeah,
What's up?
we actually were thinking, man, he's playing Overwatch 2 right now.
Yeah, let's bully him.
Ew, bruh. And I'm
Yeah,
saying that
I played the first one a little bit back in the day, years ago, and it
I
wasn't.
actually like the first one.
I do
To me,
too.
it wasn't super appealing.
I have a Bastion tattoo on my arm because I loved the first one so much.
Oh,
But,
really?
I
yes,
didn't
sir.
know that.
Yeah, it's right here. It's a little hard to see at the angle I was trying to get it at, but yeah.
That's really cool.
It's in the style of the old Gundam, like small robots that shot the little balls out of their chest.
Dude,
Yeah, I
that's
know what you're talking
awesome.
about for sure.
I was
for
gonna
sure.
say, yeah, Zwei definitely wouldn't because he's like 7 years old. But I actually don't know how old you are.
Me?
Oh wait, hold on. First of all, introduce yourself. What's up? What are your pronouns? What do you do?
Oh, my pronouns are he, him, they, them. Um, my name's Spooky or Spookygang, I guess would be like what I go by. It started
Hell yeah.
as a name that I used as a producer. It was like an idea that I had, and I just like snatched the name on Twitter years ago because I thought, that's a cool name. I'll do something with
Crazy
it.
name.
I'll do something with that. Like I'm always into kind of like finding like new names that are available and stuff like that. I think that that's really cool. I think it's kind of like motivation or inspiration to sometimes start a new project. If you like think of a new cool dope ass name and you go to
Hard
Twitter and
agree.
it's not been used, you're like, oh,
Hard
you
agree.
know.
I
So
tried.
yeah, that's kind of what happened with that. And I had been making beats for a long time, and I was just like, I think I had some beats like for years ago. I have uploaded on my SoundCloud / Spooky Gang as well. So I copped
Shouts
that
out.
as well. You know,
Good
the only
promo.
the only one I missed out on was I couldn't get the Instagram Spooky Gang, so I was bummed about that one. But
The reason why the Coffin Club Twitter is coffin spelled COUH is or GH is because I just got a fucking Steam message. Let me clear that off my screen. Um uh the reason why it's Coffin Club spelled like that is because the Instagram was or had to be was already taken. Even though I had the original one for Twitter, I was like, fuck it, I want to make it like as uniform as possible. To the
mm,
point where I almost changed the actual brand name to Coffin Club spelled like that, but I ended up not doing that. So
Hmm.
basically the same reason. So
no,
anyway,
YouTube.
Overwatch 2, did you have to put your phone number in to install it or to play?
No,
Damn,
no,
they took that shit out. I might have to install it then. All
never heard of that.
right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they did that for the first like few months.
Well, the first like week or two that it was out, people were trying to, sign up to play the game, and it required a phone number, which is not that big of a deal in my opinion. Korea does that, but in
I think it's a good
America,
thing.
well, in Korea, your phone number and your social security number are like linked. So
I'm a big
so
CS:GO fan, so when they did that, I think the Overwatch should have done it too.
well, I agree, but in America it matters less because you can just use a different phone number. You can use like a Google,
True.
like a just a fuck you phone number. What's the word I'm looking for? Dummy.
Burner?
Fuck it. Yeah, a burner phone
Burner.
number. There we go.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can use a burner phone number and just do that. In South Korea, you can't do that. So cheating is like way more serious over there. Here, you get banned on Overwatch 2 in South Korea. You basically can't play a Blizzard game.
Yeah,
So
I was.
it's different.
I hate to admit, I was obsessed with Fortnite for like the last few years.
I don't. No, that's cool. Fortnite's dope.
Whoa, hold on. Last few years, didn't you just talk about it on the last stream? Weren't you just talking about playing it?
What do you mean?
Last stream, not this current like today's stream, but last week's stream, you were just talking about hopping on Fortnite with the homies. What's up?
Yeah, I've been playing Fortnite since I have a son that's
What's up?
14.
Is that like legit? I heard you mention him
shit.
too, but is
Wait,
that like
Spooky,
actually your
how
son
old
or
are
no?
you?
I'll be 35 this month.
Holy shit, bro! You look 26 years old.
I was about to say, holy fuck.
Thank you, man. Appreciate it. I got good genes.
Wait, so is your
Yes,
actually your son
sir.
or what? Because I didn't get this last time.
Yeah, he's actually my biological son.
Okay.
That's
Yeah, I
tight
helped
as
create
fuck,
him
aight.
physically.
Congratulations.
And yeah, he put
Holy
me on.
fuck.
He puts me on some games and stuff like that. He's put me on like Terraria.
Okay.
I've played Minecraft with him, and
Let's go.
he kind of like opened up like a lot of culture for me and like
Yo.
a lot of stuff that I would have missed if I didn't have him.
Yo, tell your
That's
kid to
fucking
hop
awesome.
on my server on Minecraft. What's up?
Yeah, well, you guys should come visit the Spookyland server one of these days.
Oh, you got one for real?
Yeah.
So here's the funny thing: is I'm in that Discord. I get notifications from it all the time.
Yeah, I don't look at it.
I see people in there all the time, but I'm like, I'm not great at introducing myself. I feel like my personality is a little bit strong for me to just be like, "Hey, what's up, guys? How are you doing today?"
I
like-
kinda feel the
That's me
same
that
way.
you just described.
I just
Is
I'm like too loud. I feel like I'm annoying. Talk too much.
I can say you're not.
I
I'm
started
not
a
your
pod.
friend.
Sorry.
I try to be the friendliest person in the room.
Me too, but also I don't know how to shut up, man. I started a podcast because I couldn't stop talking.
There's nothing wrong with that.
I kind of
So-
I look at the every time I look at the Discord, there's just too many people talking, and I just feel like awkward trying to join in.
That being
Like
said,
like earlier, you were streaming, and there were like 8 people in the voice chat, and I was like, oh, I should hop in there, and I just didn't want to be the one guy to randomly pop in.
Are you talking to me?
Yeah.
Oh, I love it when people do though. That's like my one of my favorite things about what I'm doing, because I'm just gonna say, like, yesterday, what we're talking about for people that may be listening right now, we haven't actually mentioned. I've been doing a weekly live stream called Spooky Sunday, and
Shouts out.
Spooky Sunday is a new direction that I'm taking my YouTube channel, because beforehand I would just upload beats randomly. I would do like some vlog stuff. I would do whatever I felt really like. And I've been
vlog
putting
will
a lot
start.
of like studying into like using YouTube as a tool. And one video that's just basic information, it literally said like the most basic thing, and it was, are you making content for yourself, or are you making content for your audience? And after I really like took that in, I was like, I'm not really making any content for an audience. I've always just kind of been on my own wave of doing, like, I don't really care, but I do have a huge passion to bring together like the community, which is
Mhm.
why I did Spooky Fest last year, which
Spooky
you can
Fest,
find
not
the
Spooky
the,
Land.
the
That's what I
doc
meant.
the Spooky Fest documentary can be found on my channel,
I'll link
and
that in the description.
that's a whole nother story. But I have a big passion for community, and I was like, dude, the community is my audience. They're my friends actually too. It's like, so I was
Which is
thinking about
also
it.
very noticeable.
Yeah, you can tell whenever you're like in a Discord with like 8 people, they're all just people you know, or at least people that know you enough to like you guys all can work off of each other. It doesn't seem like it's just a clusterfuck of people talking.
Yeah.
It's really
Yeah,
cool.
that's what's also really dope is when people are there on Spooky Sunday. Like it's kind of like I'm calling it church as like the nickname for Spooky Sunday
Hmm.
because I want it to be a community gathering on Sundays, and it's kind of like a day where we set aside and we're like, you know what, like we're gonna just do something positive today.
Yeah.
And every day every Sunday we're gonna try to spotlight a new artist or somebody that's doing something. You know, anybody that's working in the community, and everybody has an awesome story. Everybody is, to me, interesting. You know, just being a human being and
Right.
existing on this planet is pretty crazy. So
I
True.
kind of I missed like yesterday's stream because I was a little busy. But the last I think two or three, maybe three, I don't know. It's been just so fun. All the people that you have on there they're really great people. You know, they're always super supportive, and your chat's just fucking awesome. I don't know what's going on with your chat, but they're always super kind in there.
Yeah, everybody in Zway's chat's like just barely mean to
They're
him, and
assholes.
it makes me uncomfortable in there sometimes. And then I come into your chat and everybody's just laughing, having fun, engaging with the jokes that are being said and shit like that. I'm like, damn, bro, this is crazy.
Yeah, my
Zway's
chat
getting
sucks.
Zway's getting his ass beat. People are telling him like, listen to my music or I'm leaving. Like that shit's crazy.
Yeah, I get called a cunt a lot.
yeah, I don't want to call you out or anything, but I mean the way that I feel like if you're gonna build something, it's like a job. You know, like in a way, you know, you go to work and you have all these employees. In a way, I'm not
Right?
saying everybody in my chat's an employee, but if you're in a leadership position you're the one creating the culture in that space, you know? So
Yeah.
if like I'm the one creating the culture in that space. So whatever I do,
Totally.
like, is going to be attracted. Like if I want to be very
Woo.
controversial, I'm gonna get a lot of controversial, you know, people
So what
in
you're
the
saying is
chat.
I'm an asshole.
Damn,
What I'm
damn,
saying
that's
is,
crazy.
you're getting the
Damn,
energy
got his
that you're
ass.
putting out.
That's fair.
I will
Have you?
say, I let people do that too much, so it is my fault. However,
Me
I like
too.
it. I like it.
I've
Some
been.
people find it entertaining, so it's all about what you like, you know?
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
He gave me the sword in his Twitch chat, and I was like, oh
And
shit,
then
I
he
can
banned
finally.
somebody, and I
I
was like,
banned
no, 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 no.
I banned somebody who was like actually mean. It was like some real out of pocket shit, and so he was like, nah. I'm like,
Oh wow.
damn, bro, that's
What?
crazy.
Okay. Well, the reason because they were a regular who always does that,
Well,
and
yeah,
I
but
like that guy.
do they do that because they can get away with it, or they do it because you think it's funny? You know?
Both for sure.
Okay. But what I was gonna ask, have you thought about having? Not that you need to take my recommendation. Obviously, you're fucking doing your thing. Um, but Lexic actually has like a very
Well,
similar attitude, like when it comes to like he's just trying to like build everybody up around him and like create this like Kill Me Lord is not just his baby, but you can tell that he puts a lot of work into that
Oh,
with like
I
all the
hadn't heard his
Crackfest
name, but
stuff.
I've heard of Kill Me
yeah, I was about to
Lord.
say, do you know who that is?
No,
Oh
I
yeah,
haven't.
fair.
I'm unfamiliar with that person, but I am actually familiar with the Kill Me Lords.
Anytime
Lexic
you
Progression.
is.
see me
Oh
retweet the
man.
Crackfest stuff, he all of the Crackfest
I've
stuff
seen
is
that. I've seen that.
entirely run by him.
Yeah.
He does like a playlist that he updates. He's like making a new playlist every week. The one that just came out like I think yesterday, maybe the day before that.
Nice.
Anything like Kill Me Low related, he's in the background. He's basically
Yeah,
like the person pulling the strings,
that motherfucker is a marketing genius in the jorts.
and he's overworked.
True.
You
I
should have
told him
him
to take.
on.
You
Oh,
said
we
what? You
had
come
him.
on. We have.
We had him. He was the second. He was the first. Was he the first episode or the second episode? I can't remember.
Second.
Yeah, that's the homie. Shout out Lexic. That's my guy. We should have
Yeah.
him on again though.
What episode
Episode.
number is this?
This is
Oh shit.
number.
I want to
We
say
don't
12.
actually count them. What we do is we
Okay.
just figure out something that came from the episode
That's
and just
cap.
type it
That's
out.
cap. The every title has the number of episode, so we do count them. We just don't remember.
Oh shit! Wait, they actually do?
Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
I've been making sure to put them.
Okay, so yeah, all right. So Zway's just actually a better person than me. I got no idea what I'm doing. I just record the podcast.
This will be number
sometimes.
11. This will be number 11.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
Well, technically it should be 12, but I've been procrastinating editing the 100 episode.
I also have 2 episodes on my hard drive right now.
Yikes.
Well, actually, no,
Oh,
I have
cool.
one. I have one because we have a. Do you know Sallow? Sallow expressions.
Mm-mm.
Another goat. Yeah, we have that episode sitting on my hard drive and is probably going to go up on Wednesday or Friday. I'm not 100% sure. I don't know what the best day to upload is.
We're also 3 weeks behind.
True.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're really well organized.
Nice.
Okay,
you can see.
I could tell.
I want to ask you a question about your clothes though, Spooky.
Yeah,
I
please
want
do.
I want to know like what do you decide, like how do you decide which kind of design, what kind of drawing, whatever you do, how do you decide what makes it to like sell?
Um,
You know?
it's just whatever I like, really. It's just like if I fuck with it, then it's cool, you know. I make merch that I would wear. If that,
You make merch that I would wear too. I have like
it's just
4 Spookygang shirts.
I mean, there's nothing that I have that I wouldn't want to wear at any given day of the week. You know, like my wardrobe is basically my merch because there's nothing really. Well, I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I have like other artist merch that I get,
Yeah.
but for the most part, I wear my own merch quite often because it's just like part of my life and it's me and it's just like stuff that I would wear. So it
Yeah,
like
I
obviously
don't blame
fits
you.
right
100%.
in. And
This is the one
Hmm.
podcast I'm not wearing a Coffin Club hoodie right now.
I'm actually not wearing a Spookygang shirt right now
Yeah, I
either.
was about to
So.
ask. Chance, are
It's
you
just
wearing Spookygang?
no, I'm wearing Don't Panic hoodie and I don't know what shirt. Oh, actually, shout out Boneheads Barbecue, dude.
Ooh, that
Uh,
sounds good right now.
Best barbecue place in all of Michigan.
Bro,
It
I
used
ate
to be
the
a brothel. That shit was crazy.
Are you both in Michigan?
No, I'm not. I live in Tennessee. Uh I went to Michigan, what was it, like 3-4 months ago?
It was about
5
4.
months ago?
It
I don't know.
was about 4.
I went to Michigan and I will say it's pretty fucking rad. Like down here we don't got nothing cool going on. It's mostly like I don't even live the county I live in, it's illegal to sell liquor.
Wow.
But like going up there, like they can sell fucking liquor, fucking just random sandwiches, to lottery tickets, anything you want, bro, at one store. It's
True.
awesome.
Yeah, here you can pick up uh like a
Plus legal
fifth,
weed.
like you can pick up a fifth an entire pizza, like
And you can gamble at the same
wraps,
time.
and get a lottery ticket at the same spot, and it's like $11.
Yeah.
That sounds
No,
like
I-
America.
Yeah, I don't know where it's like up there where you live, but like if you don't have that, going to a spot where they do have that, it's fucking insane. It's such a shock.
Yeah, my I mean Minnesota is traditionally been pretty
Conservative.
it's hard to say because we vote very liberal here,
I was gonna
but
say, yeah.
the laws are very conservative. So it's kind
Well,
of weird because like
Mm.
Minnesota is
they
like a blue cities, red everywhere else kind of state, right?
yeah, probably. Yeah, there is I think half the population's in the Twin Cities in the whole state.
You know,
Yeah.
I have a friend up there in Minnesota. I don't know if you know. Obviously, you're not gonna know him.
Yeah,
But I don't
yeah,
know
I
if
do.
you know. Oh fuck! Damn it. Okay, I don't know if you know what the city is called. They don't have legal weed up there, do they? In Minnesota?
They accidentally just passed legal gummies.
Well, they did it everywhere, all across America.
Oh, they did.
Yeah, edibles are
I
legal in
didn't.
America fully.
I didn't know
I
that.
didn't
That's tight.
I didn't hear that at all.
Well, the laws used to be like the weight of the entire thing would contribute to the sentence or whatever, but now it's weight of THC, and the weight of THC is so proportionately low that the law they wrote doesn't consider it.
Oh, that's
Hmm.
tight.
Yeah. So like you can buy edibles online now, like straight up.
That's tight as fuck. I mean, I buy my edibles online and then just go pick them up from the dispensary, but
Yeah,
or
go
have
fuck
them
yourself.
delivered to me.
Yeah, we're
So-
living in the future.
Yeah.
Not
Hell
me.
yeah.
I live in the past, dude. There's still racism where I live, and weed is illegal.
There's a
Yeah,
lot of
well,
racism here, but it's against me.
I live about 20 minutes away. I live about 15, 20 minutes away from where George Floyd was killed. And I went
Yeah.
down there to the protests.
Hold
and
on, where
shit,
was that
and-
at then? Because I fully thought that
Wait.
was somewhere else then.
No, that was in Minneapolis.
Yeah.
I did not know that. That's fucked up. That's crazy.
Yeah, and I went down there and it was actually insane. Like I took out my camera just to the whole experience just so I could go back because it was all I had. But it's archived on my Instagram just so I can watch it. But
That's crazy. That's a
it was
scary
nuts
thing to
because
keep public too.
Yeah, I wouldn't have it public. It was just for me, you know. It's like
Yeah,
I want to be able to remember this.
yeah,
But it was wild because there was like electricity like poles that were like shooting sparks and buildings were literally
Yeah.
flaming on fire,
yeah.
and
Looks
it
like
was
the end of
just
the world.
like it was just a crazy. Yeah, the fucking police
Jesus.
station was burned down.
I
Like
remember seeing that.
they just
I
let it go.
Good.
'Cause- yeah.
It looked
So
like
I'm
it looked like the fucking Detroit fires, but like in
I
HD.
don't I'm not gonna lie, I don't get what are the Detroit fires?
Uh, government sanctioned ruining of an entire neighborhood by burning
Oh.
it down. It's definitely something that is not like. It's a very in-depth topic that I don't know enough about to really educate people on. But I
Yeah, yeah,
started
yeah.
learning about it when I moved to Michigan, and it is fucking crazy.
when
Mm.
did you move to Michigan?
Uh, 4 years ago,
From
almost
where?
5.
I
Uh,
plan on coming up there and living there for a little while.
from Ohio, but
Hmm.
before Ohio, I lived in Washington, and we only lived in Ohio for about 6 months. Yeah, I'm originally from South Carolina, so I've seen racism, meaning people drive by a black guy before. So like I've seen people shoot out of trucks at people because they were in the wrong
Oh,
neighborhood, and it's
yeah.
just like a hunting rifle and a white guy shooting at like people I know.
There's no doubt a lot of that shit still left.
Yeah,
There,
it's very real.
it's crazy because if you don't see it, like you don't know it happens. So like a lot of people just like completely aren't even aware of it.
You can't really talk about it online in a real way because the only places you can
Yeah.
really post about it are like on Twitter. And if you show a fucking picture on Twitter of you with a fucking bullet wound, you can get banned off Twitter, much less like
Hmm.
showing like real actual violence,
That's crazy.
I actually do wonder
like
what kind
gore
of
and shit like
changes.
that specifically.
I wonder what kind of changes Twitter will be going through now
I
that
also am
Elon.
very curious. Yeah.
Yeah, I
I'm
believe
not
what
gonna
they
lie.
what
I'm excited in a way because he's running a platform the way that I think a platform should be run, which is listening to the community. So he'll literally respond to people and be like, "This is what we're working on this and
I
that."
agree with that point. However, he's also fucking like he keeps like changing the rules of already like established Twitter rules and then realizing like, oh shit, they're there for a reason and then backtracking. So
yeah,
I don't know, man.
there's no prototyping
Well,
phase for him right now.
he does have to
Yeah.
he has to make changes because he didn't like the way that Twitter was being run, and
Yeah.
Twitter was starting to get pretty censored.
I agree. I agree.
And there is a slippery
Yeah, I
slope
got
there
banned.
because
He
yeah,
did get
and there
he got suspended.
Yeah,
yeah, did you guys see that Shinigami's old account got unlocked?
I did see that. Hell
I
yeah.
didn't.
So
I
think
wish
about
mine
that.
did. I
You
wish
know what's
mine
funny?
did.
You know what's funny? I didn't know that his the Data Squad account was him. I just
I
Oh wow.
forgot.
also did not know that was him until right now.
Yeah. I always followed him, but I didn't even know that.
I'm working with him on something.
I was gonna
I
say,
will say
first of all, that's crazy.
Oh, you trying to
Second
get
of
me in
all,
there or what? I'm just kidding.
it's not a song.
Oh, what are you doing? No, never mind, no. Don't tell him the podcast.
no.
Yeah.
You can tell us. We'll bleep it out, but like let us know.
Yeah.
No,
Like hook us up.
you can have me on
No.
again, and
Oh,
then I'll
you know what?
promote it.
Hey, true. I like that. I like that more.
But I
'cause
do.
that
I
just
have
means
to
more
tease.
views too.
Teasers are important for podcasts and stuff.
True.
Yeah.
That's right. Well, I mean, yeah. I was gonna say like technically like us bleeping over it would be cooler, and then I was like, what if you pretended to tell? In my head, this is what I'm thinking. What if you
Yeah,
pretended
dude,
to
hell
tell us
yeah.
and then we bleeped it out anyway?
Anyway.
I actually don't like to. I just don't like to say too much on things if they until they are very very
I
fruitful.
They're
agree.
close to done.
I agree. Hell yeah, dude.
Then I feel more comfortable because I don't want to put myself into a. I think that I'm a big believer in not really telling people about what you're gonna do too much. I mean,
I
that's
agree.
fine and all. That's fine and all, but really, if you don't do it, what you're doing is you're creating this doubt in your head where I told somebody I was gonna do it, I didn't end up doing it, and now like you kind of feel bad about it, and
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
all of a sudden it kind of that turns into something worse, and
And your
it's never
fans
really
fucking remember it.
Yeah.
yeah, it's
If
never
I
really a good thing.
Yeah, unfortunately, I started talking on my. I kind of got a get out of jail free card in that I have like 20 followers now, but um, I had made a bunch of posts about like with like video and everything of me learning how to like mod Bone Lab in VR.
Hmm.
Because I was like, oh,
Right back.
I want to make a music video in VR that's like me just being really sick at this one game. And
Hmm.
it's super, the whole point of the platform is of the game is that it's like a modding platform. So that I have like a bunch of VR gear, like multiple like sensors, things like that. I have two VR headsets, or no, I don't have two VR headsets. I have like basically everything set up except for the headsets.
Hmm.
So like I
That's an
have,
interesting project.
well, it would be if I had the time to figure out how to do it. You know, I work unfortunately 50 hours a week. I do this and I try to also I have like my own personal YouTube channel which I don't super talk about, but um where I just play video games and stuff. So I have like a lot of stuff on my plate and it's learning takes a long time when it's like number 4 on the road to having a complete week, you know.
Yeah, I understand that completely, man. We should play video games sometime.
I was specifically going to say I literally just purchased Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, but I mean, I own Naruto skins in Fortnite and I have Naruto tattoos. I'm like legally required to play that
Yo,
game for the rest of my
same.
life.
I heard that Fortnite's getting a
Hey,
new map. The rumors are Fortnite's getting a new map, so
I
that's
hope
tight.
so. I might hop back
I
on if they do.
I
yeah, we could run some trios.
genuinely think no build Fortnite is like some of the
Oh,
best. No build Fortnite is some of the best like battle
dude,
royale
me
It's
gameplay
a
me and you
out.
better
playing no
experience.
build is so fun.
It's
I
a better
agree.
experience, in my opinion, because you can focus on the things that really matter. When I say things that really matter, I mean the things that are fun in the game.
Yeah.
Like, you don't really have to collect mats anymore. You don't have to sit and harvest and farm. Farming is a waste
Yeah.
Hmm.
of time. It's not fun. It's not something that like anybody's super interested in
It
doing,
fucks up
you
the
know?
flow for
Yep.
sure.
And also, I think that once Fortnite separates the loot pools between zero build and build mode, I think that that will
Hmm.
be a huge improvement to the experience as well. Because
What do you
right
mean?
now, whatever weapons are in the game, they're in both game modes.
Yep.
Are they? Okay.
Yeah, so like you can
So
boogie bombs
some
are fucking insane everywhere,
Well,
but
what's the
they're
difference gonna
way
like? What do you think the difference is gonna be then between the two? Is the question? Because like I don't get how you would separate them.
well they're literally
like
just going to make the loot
yeah,
pools
like
different.
literally maybe like I don't know exactly, but like for example, right now they have the sniper headshot right now. It's a one tap in zero
Yeah.
builds. They've not, I don't think they've ever had that since zero build until this season, I think. The
Yeah.
snipers were always weak. They always did like, 60,
Yeah,
80. They were trash.
you can
Maybe
you can hit a two shot
And,
headshot.
but
maybe
this season, you can have 250 health, full shield and your overshield, and you could get one hit and go
I,
down.
That's
I
tight.
feel
I
like
like
I feel
that.
like the last two seasons have been like that though because when me and Chance played, I was in my old house and there's at least one
I'm
season
telling
between
you,
and then now.
it was not like that then because
It's not.
I would
I
have
Nah,
don't
been way
know,
it's
better
new.
bro.
at the game.
Nah, it's new.
I
I
feel like it was
promise.
because I got one time. I don't know. Maybe I'm just mixing up that and Warzone though because I used to play Warzone a lot and that was always
Warzone
a fun
2 in
Warzone.
2 days, bruh.
I'm
Oh,
not gonna be able
I'll
to
try
play
that
it,
out with
bro.
you too.
Hell yeah. I'm
I'm not gonna
super
lie, I
down.
just started playing Overwatch and I'm kind of nasty, bro. I'm telling my girlfriend already I might go pro. I didn't want to get her hopes up or anything,
I
but
can run Overwatch too, so I might hop on that with you for real, for real.
I've
Here's
been
the
playing as
thing. Here's the thing. If y'all are gonna play Overwatch 2, I will play Overwatch 2. But you will
dude, my whole
never
Discord.
ever catch me playing solo.
Yeah.
Oh hell no, my whole Discord plays it. So when we play, we have like 3 or 4 guys with us at least.
Solo video games is just not fun though,
Yeah,
unless you're
that's
playing
not
single
fun.
player.
I was gonna say I don't play single player games at
You're
all.
missing out.
Like
There's so many good ones
I
out these
know.
days that you're
I
missing out.
like well no, I like watching people play them. So like I'll watch a live stream or like I'll watch a YouTuber play it. Um and I don't necessarily have to play the game to know if the game is good. If like it works the way that I think it does and I like the story of it. So I don't necessarily need that. When I play
That's true.
when I do have time to play video games, I'm trying to play with the homies. Even if it's like 2 in the morning, I've got people I can like play like a couple games of Marauders with. Or like if it's
Right.
3 p.m., it's like I don't I I have to play something that's like at least slightly session based. I can't even play MMOs anymore because I just don't have
Mm.
time.
I used to be obsessed with an MMO.
Like
Which one?
what?
You probably never heard of it, man. It's called
I highly
Ragnarok
doubt it.
Ragnarok Online, and it
Yes,
was
sir.
Korean. Oh man, dude, the memories, dude. The first time I ever downloaded it was on a 56K connection, probably around 99, 2000, something like that.
Oh yeah, I was alive there.
And dude, that game took like all effing night to download. Like I waited all night and then all the next day after school for that
Yeah.
1 GB the game to freaking download back then. It was like ridiculous.
Same shit, but for a game called Spiral Knights.
Never heard of it.
Me neither.
It's not really an MMO. It's kind of like a session-based multiplayer game with a hub.
With a body armor, let's go.
What?
Dude, I used to be obsessed with them fuckers.
They're good.
Oh, the body armor drink.
My
I was
girl-
like,
My
dude, I'm
girlfriend's mom gets them all the time, so she gives them to us whenever we go over
I
there.
love them.
We just unload
hell
them.
yeah.
They're so good. I used to, dude. I got a couple like that were like expired from this dollar store near me, and they're fucking bad. So I just haven't drank them in so long because of that.
Oh,
So, I'm at the point where I pretty much drink soda if I'm like out at like dinner or something like that, water or an energy drink otherwise. Because, energy drinks if I'm fucking feeling like shit. But I do my best to drink like as much water as possible. Because if I don't actively do it, I literally will not drink water at all. I went an actually scary amount of time in my life without ever drinking water.
That raises a question. Spooky, are you a milk guy or no?
in what way? What would you say?
Do you drink a cup of milk?
Yeah, do you like milk? Like, is it like something that's fucking nasty to you, or are you just with it?
No,
Like,
it's not nasty. I grew up drinking milk.
Let's
Went out,
go.
dude. I grew up poor. I grew up poor as fuck, dude. And there was times where we had to like,
You were
you know,
poor
go
and
get like.
drinking milk? Sheesh.
Yeah, I was about to say shit.
Damn.
No, I'm getting to it. I've drank powdered milk before when I was a kid.
Ooh.
Okay.
And
I've
that's a whole
had powdered milk. It's not as bad as people think it is.
Yeah, maybe they've made some improvements, but I remember it grossing me out when I was a kid. Like, what is this? It doesn't make sense. It's like powder and
Yeah.
it's milk. Ugh.
If you can't get past that, then I can see it. But as a
Just
kid,
didn't make
doesn't give a
sense.
fuck. I mean, it's fine.
Yeah.
But yeah, I love a good bowl of cereal, 100%. And if you have like a pot brownie or something, bro, you have to have a little glass of milk to go with that.
For sure. I mean,
I'm a
any kind of brownie.
psychopath. I'm a fucking psychopath, dude.
Don't say it.
I get the pot brownie. I just eat that shit.
Don't say it. Oh, okay, that's fine.
I literally, cut it up into like reasonably sized pieces and just whole thing.
Well, pot brownies are different because like the taste of the weed kind of doesn't make sense with milk sometimes. But did you know that fucking white chocolate is powdered milk? That's it.
I didn't know that.
But
There's no chocolate?
I don't like white chocolate. So
I don't either.
That makes sense for both of y'all.
I don't like most chocolate though. To be fair, I don't really like sweets.
I agree with that.
Like,
I'm definitely a salt over sweet guy.
Yeah, I want something like savory almost every time.
So you like salted caramel and shit.
I love salted
versus
caramel.
regular caramel. Yeah, I don't like it, bro. I don't know what it is. I don't like the salty part of it.
I don't mind. I
Or
don't
like a
mind
salty pretzel
caramel.
with chocolate.
See, I
Salted
like
caramel is fine.
I like chocolate covered pretzels. The thing is, I like a very small amount of chocolate with something that I would consider like a salty or a savory. So like not like salted caramel. I want like a saltine cracker dipped in dark chocolate that's like 80% dark chocolate. I know that sounds fucked up, but like that's like where my brain goes. Or like a chocolate dipped Ritz cracker probably goes hard as fuck.
You're right.
You might
You're
be
right
right.
there. You're right there.
All right, next time you come up here, we're gonna rent a chocolate fountain and we're gonna find out.
Let's do it for a spooky fest in Michigan.
Yo,
Word?
real shit. If you bring Spooky Fest to Michigan,
You mean when?
Yes, when you bring Spooky Fest to Michigan, I have access to people who know venues. I have literally within walking distance of me an outdoor venue that's like a day, which is admittedly a lot, but for an entire event, not so
Not
bad.
a lot for me. Yeah, it's not a lot for me. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, like that's easy. Like I would even potentially be willing to cover that kind of shit. as
Yeah.
you know, a Spooky Fest X Coffin Club, you know, in
I
small
pretty
letters
much
underneath
paid
it.
that just to come up to Michigan. So
Yeah,
Uh,
exactly.
Yeah, the only thing is for Spooky Fest, the kind of like the goal and the idea was to always be putting on a free show. You know, that's
yeah,
like the
Well,
really
that's what
important
I'm
part to
saying.
me.
hey,
That's
yeah,
what I'm
we're not.
So
saying
I would
is
hate for somebody
We're
we
not.
to,
cover
I would
the
hate for
cost
you
of the
guys to
venue.
cover that. You know, that
Yeah,
I mean, ideally a venue. This is how I see it is,
Hmm.
we're bringing a great community to somebody's venue. You know,
Yep.
and they're gonna be grateful to have us because our venue or our community is gonna spend money there. And I feel
Mhm.
like we should value ourselves in a way where right now, when venues are literally going out of business every single day and disappearing,
Hmm.
like, and there's reasons for that. And it's not just COVID. Like, when I was trying to set up a Spooky Fest,
Hmm.
nobody answers emails, nobody
Yep.
answers phone calls. Like, are you guys even open?
and they
You know,
deny genres.
and I'm trying to
Yep.
bring people to your establishment so that, you know, somebody can spend money and buy some stuff. And at Spooky Fest, we found a place that was like, hey, you know, it was at Mutiny Cafe in Denver. And it was like a little bookshop, and it had like an arcade there, and you know, it was like a
The
coffee
stage
shop,
looked cool.
and it was just like chill vibes, and it was cool, you know. That's all we needed was just a good vibe spot, you know.
Yeah.
Hmm.
And at the end of it all, they said, dude, you guys can come back anytime. We loved having you.
Hey,
That's
I'll
fucking
go to
awesome.
Denver. I'll go to Denver. That's all I'm
Funny,
saying.
funny thing is I was literally having a place to sleep away from going. Literally, I hit up a couple different people who I had like more of a relationship with, and I was like, "Yo, I want to go to this thing." Like, I'm I'm the number one Spooky Gang fan. You know,
Oh shit.
this was a time when I had like known about you for like a couple months, and I had already owned like almost all of your shirts that were actively available,
Oh
and
my
I
god.
bought the joggers. I don't know if you
Yeah,
remember this. I hit
I
you
can
up.
attest to it.
I hit you up in like 2018 or 2019 and was like, "Yo, I want to commission you for some art to put on Coffin Club." And you were like,
Probably.
"Oh, I'm actually working on my own clothing thing." And I'm like, "Okay, that's cool. I'll hit you up when I have some more money," because I was like planning shit out. And then by the time that I had like the kind of currency that I was able to just like start spending money on stuff because I got a new job, you were already like making clothes and shit. So I was like, damn, he
Yeah.
went. It was like fast too. It was like maybe a month, maybe 2 months.
Well, by the way, I'm grateful for you to always supporting and stuff, man. It's been a real pleasure just like, you know, connecting with you over the last couple years and stuff. And we always kind of chat here and there about little things, and,
Yeah, absolutely.
you know, it,
I
it
tried
does
really
me.
hard because your whole operation is very inspirational to me, almost to a fault. Sometimes I have a tendency to wear my inspirations on my sleeve, and when I'm like so immersed in like the stuff that you make, I think a lot of it's really cool. Like I kind of was telling Zway a little bit, or actually more than once. I've probably said this to him, like, "Oh, the Spooky Gang episode, like that's the one. That's the one I'm like really genuinely just like excited for."
Oh, thanks, man.
Imagine I was just like, no, he's lying. He's lying. But no, it's the truth. It's the truth. See, when we originally had the episode planned out and you had to reschedule, he was like so distraught. But I was like, nah,
Yeah.
bro, it's cool. Obviously, we're still gonna
No,
do it.
I
I just
will. If
know,
I say that's another thing about me is if I say that I'm going to do something, I definitely try to
right?
do it. You
All
know,
right,
like,
so y'all heard it first. Michigan Spooky Fest. He said it's
yeah.
going to happen, so it's
It
going
is
to
gonna
happen.
happen.
We
It is going
got
to
his
happen.
ass.
It's
We
only a
got his
matter of when.
ass.
Honestly, truthfully, it's just a piece of the puzzle. You know, like
I mean,
when I have
I'll
15 places that I've done a
oh,
Damn, dude.
that's just it's just it. That's the podcast.
That's the end. Sorry. Hello.
what's up, guys?
Oh shit.
What's up?
You're back. Welcome back. Long time
Yeah,
no see.
but what were you saying? Sorry.
No, you're good. I'm sorry. I was saying that it's just having all those relationships with like different venues. Like if I had 15 Spooky Fests under my belt, and like I had 15 venues that I've literally connected with,
Right.
and now I can put together a tour.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, because you have
You know,
references.
Oh,
man.
you
dude,
can
the
keep
Spooky
and you can keep
Fest
building
tour
and
goes
keep building and keep
crazy.
building and keep building. You know.
Well,
I
let me
make
ask you.
I make a great merch girl. All I'm saying.
That's true. Let me ask you though. What are your
I
thoughts
got a
on
lot of
like
ass.
doing like a back like I'm sorry, I almost fucked that up. Like a backyard type like thing, you know, just somebody's random's backyard, just fucking
Yeah, a
have
random
everybody
guy
pull
who
up
has red
and-
hair,
Yeah, random guy
lives
for
in
sure.
Michigan, who has like a huge
Yeah.
backyard. Looks great. It's beautiful.
Yeah, because like, what's the cost
wouldn't
there?
be opposed to it. One thing is, I definitely try to bring out a lot of safety and make sure that it's like a good, safe place for people to pull up and.
Absolutely.
So what you're
so
saying is
I
you gotta
want-
pull up
I-
and hang
like-
out for a couple of hours.
Like, I would want anybody to feel comfortable pulling up to a Spooky Fest event, you know.
Right.
So I would say
Absolutely.
that if it was in a random backyard, it might make it a little more.
That's fair. I think
Iffy.
that's a valid criticism.
But that would be. But I'm not saying That's just for Spooky Fest rules, though. I mean, we could always do something else, like a pop-up event in your backyard.
Next.
Well,
You know,
I'm for sure going to be doing that soon because I have
Yeah.
I've officially made contacts in like the local scene. Not all through Twitter. Xandra, my wife, one of her
Shout out.
her hairstylists, yes, shouts out my wife. She her boyfriend's band Archthrone. I like them a lot. They have
You're
like a bunch of
welcome.
other. Sorry.
Is that like you said, your wife's boyfriend?
My wife's friend's
hairstylist.
boyfriend.
Oh, okay. I was
sorry.
confused too.
Yeah, sorry, I'm a cuck. What's up?
Uh,
Anyway, so my wife's friend's boyfriend, they have a band and they know all of these bands that they all play shows together at different venues. So I want to try to just throw like a Coffin Club event that's just local stuff, and
Cool.
then force his way to drive up to also be a part of the show.
And
Even
also,
though-
I would be happy to be under a Coffin Club event in smaller print, and you could run it all, and I could just show up and do a pop-up and help promote it.
for sure.
That would also be sick.
See,
Or
Or we
yeah.
could do a crazy idea. We could even make them the same size.
see, we say this idea, right? But we're not really
A really,
saying, like,
really
you have to
long
do it under your
banner.
name.
The
Yeah,
Spooky Fest Coffin Club event.
You can save
one
that
giant banner.
$600. Save the 600 instead of a venue. You can get one of those planes that can like fly it above.
They do that a lot around here. They have like,
Oh, like,
there's
like
an
one of the
airport
banner
directly
planes?
next.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I mean,
Long
we
as
say this
fuck.
idea, but we don't mean just like strictly, your brand and all. Just
Yeah.
come out, hang out type shit.
I just
But,
love collaborating with people, and I like
Yeah,
to
me too.
smoke weed in the same room as people, or outside around people. More so,
Yeah, outside is true. Is true.
This is the only thing that I smoke inside. But
Let me ask you a question. As a, do you smoke weed? Don't you?
Me?
Yeah.
I have before.
Okay. Well, that's a very daunting answer then. So I assume that means that you don't currently like often, right?
I mean, if I feel like I need to, I do.
Okay. Well, I'm just saying, you come down to the Coffin Club area, you're gonna have to. So
Oh, I will.
No,
If you
you
just
do
ask
not-
me, you can.
you do
Just
not
get to the
have
question.
to.
yeah, no,
No.
you have to. It's peer pressure. I just want to make sure we have the right medium for you. Are you like a glass guy? Are you like a rolling
No.
up kind of guy? Like what are we
Yeah.
doing?
Yeah, you need a doink.
Cringe.
Blunt enjoyers unite.
Yeah, you need
Well,
a
no, he
doink.
didn't say that. Is a blunt and joint? Which one's a doink? Which
Well,
one is that?
he said a doink. That's a blunt.
A doink. Yeah,
Is
that's
it?
like that's as thick as you can get it. You
Yeah,
know, it's like a
okay.
That's like
3.5.
that's getting a
Okay.
backwood with 4 grams in it.
Yeah, that's about it. Yeah.
Okay,
my-
I just want to confirm.
My roommate,
Nicholas.
Nick, not Nicholas, Nick. He does not like Nicholas.
Does he not
uh,
really?
I'm not even sure if his name is Nicholas.
Shout out Nick.
Yeah, Nick's the
Shout
homie.
out Nick.
That's my guy. He's a video editor. He's also insane at Fortnite. He's currently #1 in the world on Super People as well. He's an actual gamer. The motherfucker's a mutant.
Yeah, he's a pretty funny guy.
Yes, that as well.
Where are we
But
going with that though?
you were gonna ask him a question, and I think it was weed related, but
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah, he just wanted to smoke weed with me. I said yeah.
yeah, essentially. Well, because when I went up there, me, Nick, and Justin and Chance all rolled up a couple of blunts. You know what I'm saying? But I'm a bong guy. I just hit the
Yeah.
bong a few times. So like to me, it's a little. I don't like rolling up. So I wanted to make sure what I had to do. So I gotta
you,
put a
you
practice
gotta
in
roll
something.
up. You
Yeah,
gotta
I gotta
roll
put
up.
the
If you want to
practice in.
keep it easy, you just get the pre-pack. You just get the cones that you can just
No,
pack. in.
I'm alright.
No, those are decent as hell.
Well,
man.
King Palms. Those are the only like
Those are good too.
cones, quote unquote, that I like.
Yeah, those are good too. Yeah, see, Chance got them.
I'm a
Orange.
cone enjoyer.
Yeah,
Nah.
I have no, honestly, I have like almost a full ounce of shake still, and
Oh, did you smoke it the other day? By the way, last time we
yeah,
talked.
yeah.
How was it?
I mean, it wasn't as harsh as I thought it was gonna be, but I'm
Okay.
definitely
You,
like,
you should make a
sorry.
tincture for yourself.
I agree. I fully agree. I'm
I
on
don't-
that.
How do you do that? What is
You
that?
pour Everclear into it and let it sit for
Hey,
fucking.
hey,
a
chill.
day.
You don't just pour Everclear into it.
You're right. You're right. You have to
Alright.
fucking decarb
You
it. And
decarb it and you freeze them both separately. It's not a
well,
big
you freeze it
process.
first because like the key falls off.
See, there you go. It's easy.
Wait. Okay, so I don't know.
Freeze the weed for a day. Put in the oven at 475 for 2 hours,
Yeah, you
and
freeze
then
it
pour
after the
Everclear
oven.
on it. I don't do that. I've never done that freezing set after.
Okay, well, I'm definitely not gonna cook a bunch of weed in my house if I won't smoke weed in my house
No,
because
it's
of
not
Yeah.
one of my
cooking,
roommates.
bro.
Well,
No,
but it's
no,
like,
because
Cooking.
but
Not
but
cooking.
so my upstairs resident does not like the smell of weed very much, so we do not
You wouldn't
smoke in
smell
the
it.
house. It doesn't have
You
a
wouldn't
smell
yeah,
or
smell it.
you
anything.
will. I mean, if you
The
decarb it, you
tincture is the
definitely smell
little
it.
things that with the dropper.
But if you decarb it, you're 100%
Oh,
gonna
I'm
make
talking
it
about
smell
while
in the
it's in the
house.
oven is what I meant.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't need the oven for the process.
Y-
Just a freezer.
I've
Oh,
never done the.
Oh,
I've never
you.
done freezer only.
welcome back.
I'm
Rip again.
tripping. You do have to carb it. My bad. You
Yeah,
guys.
you do have to decarb it. You can't just freeze it. I
There
mean,
are.
you can just freeze it, but it takes a long, long time.
Okay. Well, I don't know anything about that. I know that I can purchase weed when I have money
do
that
That's
I'm
that.
trying not to
true.
spend on
Just do that.
coffin club stuff. So
Yeah, just do that.
this is just
Yeah,
what
he
I
probably
have for
pays
right
you.
now.
I remember
I've
talking to you about edibles for so long, and every single time it's like I can't do it because the smell.
it's literally
Yeah.
I can't. I mean, like
I know.
if she wasn't gonna be here for like a weekend, it wouldn't be as
I
big of a
heard that
deal.
you can decarb weed in hot water too somehow.
Okay, you have to. I've done this. You have to put it in a mason jar, and you have to have the water in a way that it only touches like an inch of the jar. It's not as effective. It takes longer.
I'm just
Yeah,
saying worst case scenario.
that sounds like science,
True.
and
Just get a toaster oven. If you're gonna do it, take a toaster oven outside. That's all I'm saying.
oh,
You have a little
that's
barbecue
actually
outside. Like, what are you
I
cooking
do.
today?
I actually get everybody around me super stoned.
Yeah.
Yeah, I actually definitely not grilling anytime soon, but I love grilling and just chilling outside, dude.
You know what I would
It-
love to do with you sometime?
What's that?
Hmm.
It's an extension beyond Spooky Fest that I want to do eventually. So I want to have like a little ice fishing show where I bring artists out and we go
Ice
ice fishing.
fishing.
Yeah. So
I've
like ice fishing
never
with your famous rapper.
I've never
Why?
been ice
Because
fishing,
it's
but
a
I'm down.
novelty. Because nobody's ever done it. So
True.
Have you
I've
been
done it
And
100 times.
and it's
Not
a
a big
great and it's like a great interview time.
Wait,
Like if
hold
you
on.
can just like pretty quiet and just like have like a conversation, maybe
And
you
have
catch
some
some
Or
fish.
yeah, it would be more like entertainment versus like information because right now like a lot of the fishing industry content is basically just information.
Yeah, it's all this is what
And
line
not
I
really
like.
yeah, and it's not really fun.
Have you been ice fish? Oh, hold on a minute. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
He
You
said
tell
he's been ice fishing hundreds of times.
fishing isn't fun,
Hundreds.
or the information isn't fun?
The content isn't fun.
Okay, yeah, I agree. But you say you've been ice fishing, you've just been fishing.
Ice fishing.
Okay, what's that like? I've never been ice fishing.
Cold.
Dude, it's a incredible experience. I'm not gonna lie, dude. Like I remember, I'll never forget the first time I drove my car out onto a lake.
That sounds. Oh, dude, and I live directly next to the Great Lakes too. It would be easy town.
Yeah, you wouldn't want to go out on a Great Lake though.
Yeah,
Why
but say
not,
they're
dude?
too violent.
Why not,
Great
dude?
Lakes they don't really freeze safely.
The ice is very thin, and if you drive on it, you will 100% fall
There's
through.
certain parts
I'm
of
not-
them that certain people know, but
I'm not
the
gonna
Great
lie.
Lakes.
I was just trying to make a joke about driving my car into the
Oh.
ocean or into the Great Lake. I'm not gonna lie. It didn't
Oh
pass.
man,
It's all good. It's all
I
good.
wouldn't
I'll
want to
try
see you
harder
do
next
that,
time.
dude. I'm a safety guy, you know this, man. I'm all about safety first.
Yeah, I could see your vest and everything.
But yeah, I got hard hats and shit in my trunk from when I worked construction.
Hell yeah, just in case.
Yikes.
You never know when you're gonna need a hard hat.
Never know. Never know. Maybe a music video or something.
Dude, I have a full suit of armor. I have 2 full suits of armor.
Nice.
I can't. Yeah, that's one reason I can't wait to come back up so we can do the music video in armor.
The music video in Armor is gonna go hard as fuck, bro.
We should literally like just brawl.
I have the weapons for it too, the real ones
Yeah.
and the fake ones.
Yeah,
God
you should
dang.
murder me in the video for sure.
Yeah, I'm a real dork. Like people talk about being a dork because they like video games
gotta
or
piss
math or
again.
whatever. Like I know different types of medieval armor. They're like puncture, force, and all that shit. Like
You ever watch Forged in Fire?
yes, sir. It's interesting. I'm in the process, sort of planning out making my own forge when I inevitably abandon one of my hobbies.
Nice.
By making a bunch of fire or buying a bunch of fire bricks or finding somebody who's trying to get rid of a bunch of fire bricks and just building it out so that I can start making my own armor because
That'd be really
armor is
badass.
expensive. Yeah, plus I can put like a coffin on all of my shit. So, I mean, I
That'd be
could probably
bad
do
to the
that now,
bone.
but
Have you done anything like that before?
I've done like leather pressing and stuff like that. And
Oh.
I've made shape changes to the armor that I currently have, but I've not done any kind of like heat treating or anything like that that's required in order to shape the metal. Unfortunately, once you buy it, it's already been like heat
Yeah.
treated to the point where if you make too
Do it
many
again, it's fucked,
changes, yeah, it makes it really brittle. So you have to kind of be careful with all that.
Yeah.
But I know how. I've watched a lot of videos. My wife and I are planning on doing a like a knife building class. It's like a
Really cool.
weekend. You go like Friday, Saturday, Sunday,
I've
and you
always
go
wanted
from
to
like
do that shit.
starting to ending a knife. It's like $200 per person, but we get something cool out of it, and it's like a skill that I'll be able to actually
Yeah.
turn into something cool.
Knowledge is invaluable. You can't put a price on it.
Yeah.
True.
Plus, there ain't nobody out here rapping and also building armor.
That's true. They
I'm the
stand
only
out.
I'm the only rapper I've ever seen wear a circlet.
This is why I think that people should like kind of like lean into their the things that they like that make them different and weird because that's
Yes,
like
sir.
literally what will make you stand out. Whatever you do, people
Oh,
don't believe in
shit.
themselves enough.
I
It-
forgot
people-
anybody who wants to fight
Oh
about
shit!
the whole Spookygang fan
Hell
shit.
yeah,
This right here.
dude! I totally forgot that you had that, dude. I think
Yeah.
you only said something about that one time.
Yeah, I was like, "Hey, do you mind if I get some of your art tattooed on me?"
The
And you were
fuck,
like,
bro?
"Yeah, I don't care." I was like, "All right, bet." And then I just did. And
Dude, I
posted
love
it.
when people do that.
Yeah.
I've had a few friends put some of my art on there, and it's like, dude, that's one of the coolest things ever. You know?
hope no one does that for me though.
I'm gonna get your forearm
Eventually I'll
tattoo
tattoo
tatted
something
my
on
neck.
you myself, Chance.
We can
No,
trade.
don't say that because Chance is supposed to have tattooed me last time I went up there and he still
Nah.
hasn't.
Nah, you're a bitch. Fuck you.
What do you
fuck
mean
you.
I'm a bitch? How?
Fuck you. Your exact words. I don't know if we're gonna have time to do that. And I'm like, oh, we can make some time. And you were like, we'll see. And then we took your mom out to lunch, and then you went home.
That was not on me. You're supposed to have done it on the podcast episode and they just fully didn't.
That's true. I was afraid because we had smoked like
There you
2
go.
blunts, and I did not want to
You
like
were-
fuck up a tattoo.
You were also supposed to be on mushrooms, but you weren't.
Again, I was already
Wise
super
decision.
high. I don't take enough. I don't take enough mushrooms to
Yeah.
to like
Yeah,
freak out or
microdose then?
anything.
Yeah.
Well,
Just enough to supplement the
ta-
weed.
I take enough that like it cures my depression for a couple hours and makes me feel better for a couple of weeks in general.
Can't do it.
It's
How much
nice.
Did you say usually take at a time?
So this is where it doesn't sound like it's a microdose, but I'm telling you, it feels like one. So I take between 1
8
and
grams.
1.5.
Well,
And
That's kind of a lot.
Well, I
Kind of
know
a
that
lot.
that's the thing is I know that it's a lot, but
It's like smoking
the-
like 2 or 3 blunts, like all back to back to back.
yeah, but I'm telling you, I don't even most of the time I don't even get visual like
Yeah, this man-
stimulus.
Not with the
man-
microdose. No.
He'll hit me up 6 hours later on Twitter like, bro, I took mushrooms and I don't feel them. And then
I
he'll
like-
go smoke.
'cause
and then he'll be
normally-
mention and then be hitting me.
Yeah, because like actually, yeah, that's literally what happened. Is they hit on the way back from me smoking a blunt by myself.
Yeah, I think
So-
that it's becoming more a little bit more used because it's not really as easy to abuse. I feel like nobody really wants to
You can't
Like,
abuse
I,
really.
no, I mean, what I'm saying is people don't really just get fucked up on mushrooms. Usually people that take mushrooms just microdose. They don't want to get
I mean,
like
if you
7
take a
grams
fuck
deep.
ton of mushrooms, you can't really like go out and do shit and like fuck up other people's
Exactly.
time so they don't notice you're on mushrooms because you're kind of just at home fucked up.
I
Yeah.
mean, I've definitely seen
Generally.
people on mushrooms in the wild in Seattle, but
Yeah.
but like for the most part, like what's going to happen if you're on mushrooms and you're out in public? You're just kind of like seeing shit that's weird.
You
Like as
you
long
really
as
want
you
to
have
touch people. That's really all.
as long as you got homies who are like helping you, like making sure you're not being too weird, like you're fine.
Dude, I could never do like any kind of psychedelic and go out in public, bro. That just is fucking scary.
I went to a hot tub on psychedelics once.
That
It
sounds
was
fire, but like
it
in
was fun.
public, it's not.
Yeah, it was fun. It made the water feel really really warm though.
Yeah, I would drown. No, for sure, I would drown. I almost like died accidentally when we did acid that one time, just because I was unaware of what was going on.
We being not me, I don't do.
Yeah,
acid.
not me and you. Yeah.
All right,
Yeah,
Spooky. If I was
me
to
and
if I was to ask you what your favorite project that you've ever worked on, that's out right now, I suppose. Like,
Good luck with that.
like what's like the top two?
When you say project, what do you mean exactly?
Like
Yeah,
like
right.
something that you have dedicated enough time to. Like I don't necessarily just mean like a song, but I mean like an album or like Spooky Fest or like
That's
like
one that comes to mind for
or
sure.
like even like the doc, I would say is its own separate project.
I haven't seen that. I won't lie.
The doc is actually like quality media content. I enjoyed it.
Thank you, man. I
Uh,
definitely learned a lot from doing that. To like, if I do another one, it will be better because I learned a little bit about everything along the way of making a documentary,
Mhm.
down to organizing everything correctly. Because we were
Beforehand.
filming and dumping and filming and dumping, and we didn't take time to like stop and like
Watch the
Yeah.
edits,
go
make
go
sure.
through the videos, write down notes about them, and like and that kind of little things that you could do at that moment
Mm-hmm.
could save you a lot of time if
Yep.
you do them
Sprue
right
Pro.
there. And
You say
yeah.
if though, well, like, do you not plan on doing another at all, or is it just like kind of up in the air?
Oh, I will. I
Okay.
should say when.
He
But
said
I
he said if, so that when he said when, we didn't immediately go, oh, when Spooky Fest Michigan again.
exactly. But
More like Tennessee.
it's hard to commit to because like it's a lot to go somewhere else with all my merch, literally all
Yeah.
my merch. I was on the road I have a little 5G wireless device for my internet. So if I have power and I have a 5G signal, then I have internet no matter where I'm at.
Yeah.
And I brought that with me to Spooky Fest. So whenever I had 5G, I was able to like print out labels. I had my little label printer and I was mailing shit out while I was on the road, like for orders.
That's actually the crazy
as
part because I
fuck.
know your whole thing is you ship the next day, right?
I
You, like,
tried my
you
very
try to
best.
ship
Yeah.
like the very next day. Yeah.
Fucking
Like that.
Hell yeah.
I think
Um,
that it's really important because when you're a small business or whatever you're trying to do, like every little thing matters. Like
Agree.
people like to be lazy and they don't like to like put in the 100% all the little things, but if it's something that you love and it's something that you care about, you really shouldn't be half-assing it, you know? So I like make
agree.
it a point to be like, if you order from me, like I'm so grateful. I'm gonna get this shit out as fast as I fucking can.
You know what, dude? That is. I knew that you already felt that way, but goddamn, that is just inspirational to hear from a human being.
You want me to roast
For
Chance real
real.
quick?
Well, if you guys want to hear more about me,
don't
Go
roast
ahead.
me.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Spookygang wasn't my first clothing project or whatever.
Okay.
I had something on Twitter that I built up years ago that ended up in legal litigation and was basically forced me to sell the ownership of it. But at one point years ago, I had a verified Twitter account with like legit, years ago, legit verified, 100 some thousand followers, and I didn't believe in myself enough at the time. But I had this big it was called Booty Gang, by the way, which was the beginning of Spookygang. And Booty Gang was like it was like a meme page.
Yeah,
And it was
what
funny.
the fuck?
And it was funny shit. And it was like It was in the days where Twitter didn't have ads really, and everything was just a free for all, and nobody gave a fuck about anything. It was
Mm-hmm.
really crazy back then.
So what
It's
was this,
way
like
different now.
2013
It
to
was like
2016?
2011 to 2013, probably.
After 2014, somewhere like that, actually.
Damn.
I remember 2013 that dude making crack in the microwave. That's why I say that.
But
Oh fuck! I forgot about that.
I had a bunch of like big artists like wearing my merch. There was a time when there was an artist named Hoodie Allen
Yeah,
who was
Yep.
really big, and
I
my
remember
friend,
him.
I had a friend who was managing his band, and he was a tour manager for his band. And when they came to Minneapolis, he brought me, in, and I brought a box of Booty Gang hoodies with me, and I dropped them in front of Hoodie Allen, and I said, "These are for you." And I walked away. And then the rest of his tour, he was like on Instagram posting with my merch, and he was on the radio and shit at the time.
That's fucking
And
awesome. Is there a Booty Gang freestyle hoodie on the internet somewhere? Not that I'm super looking out for Hoodie Allen's music specifically.
no,
but
I heard he's a loser now, and he's a fucked up weirdo or something now. So it's like whatever.
I don't know. But
I'm just trying to
free
use that
promo.
as an
I had no idea.
example.
Yeah, you got to
like,
jump on your opportunities.
I mean I was doing like bigger stuff back then, and I didn't believe in myself enough to like put money in. I was delivering pizzas, and I was broke as fuck, and like I needed merch printed, and I knew this dude that I'll just gonna be honest and say what it is. He's he's a Native American on a reservation where they make a lot of money. It's the most most paid out for any reservation. So each member, there's about 250 members on this reservation,
Mm-hmm.
and he was getting, and I have other friends on the same reservation. But they all get between, $30,000 and $40,000 a month.
What the fuck?
So the first,
Jesus.
I was living with one of my friends who was a member, or
Sheesh.
to this day is a member. She lives on the reservation, and when I lived with her, on the first she got $20,000, and then on the 15th she got $15,000 like every month, literally every single month.
Holy fuck.
That's insane, bro.
And they all do. That's how
Well,
much they make.
So the reservation was like they were like bringing like tourists and shit to make money or something.
They rely off the casino.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't want to say
It's
that.
one of the biggest
okay.
casinos in the Twin Cities.
Yeah, I didn't
and-
want to say this as a
Okay.
stereotype, but like, you know.
No, it's just the truth. There's nothing.
Yeah.
I'm not. This is all just factual information.
Hey,
It is
bro.
what it is.
Okay.
White
You know,
people love gambling,
This is the
bro.
story. This is the story. But what ended up happening was he put up the original money for Booty Gang, and we got it all printed, and we were operating actually out of his house on the reservation. And my job was to keep tweeting, keep promoting, and keep making the sales. And then I said, your job now, if as my partner or whatever, is to ship shit out. Like you get the order, you send it out, because he wanted to be part of stuff. He was an investor. He wanted to.
Yeah.
He wanted to be part.
more than just an angel investor.
He doesn't like a lot of them didn't really find, in my opinion, a lot of pleasure in just getting money. Like they all wanted to invest and do something bigger with the money
Yeah.
that they got.
Put some kind of work in type shit.
Yeah.
And which is cool.
Understandable.
And-
yeah, for sure.
And anyway, we ended up having a falling out, and I was out fishing one day on my boat, and my screen printer calls me and he goes, "I got an email that's a cease and desist letter," and it was the beginning of a legal battle that I had to go through. And I ended up having to sell my share of that. I sold my company, all rights to it, the whole idea, all intellectual property and everything. And he
Holy
had to give
shit.
me, he ended up paying me $30,000 over 30 months. $1,000 a month for 30 months.
So less than what he made in a month. Off
Yep.
the
And then
reservation
that
dues.
is also, and that brand disappeared after that. It died, it fizzled
Yeah.
out, and the account is gone. And
I
That's
mean,
really
that's
sad.
understandable though. Well,
but
yeah.
it is, and I'm bummed out about it, but I'm actually really hyped as well because it taught me so effing much, bro. It taught me so much. Like,
Yeah, like
when
now
I
you can rely on yourself, right?
with Spookygang, I'm 100% on my own. I don't rely literally on anybody. I don't
And that's the
I don't
key,
have
right?
anybody design it even for me. Where with Booty Gang stuff, I would pay designers. I would pay Mod Sun's designers. I knew Mod Sun, his team.
Oh yeah.
I knew
Mhm.
his manager. His manager's name was JL Websites at the time. And
Mhm.
Mod Sun actually had an angel investor on that same reservation, and that's what helped propel him into
That's pretty
success.
fucking-
And
that's
if you
pretty
go
cool.
back on Mod Sun's oldest music videos, there's one of him rapping in front of a teepee, and that's on the reservation that I'm talking about for all of this.
Wild.
Like literally.
That's fucking dude. You are way more connected than I thought you were. That's awesome.
Well,
That's,
I haven't heard.
well,
I haven't heard. He doesn't. He used to. Wait. Yeah, he used to follow me on Twitter on my old account. He
mhm.
doesn't no longer does. And I do have one
Yeah.
comment of him on my Instagram where he commented on one of my Instagrams years ago, and he said my hip, which is my hippie.
That's
Yeah.
some like shadow level shit. Like motherfuckers working in the background without even telling nobody.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's crazy as fuck.
No, but
And sorry,
yeah, he had.
when I said connected, by the way, I kind of just meant like your web stretches farther than I thought.
No, I
than
know. Yeah,
I
yeah,
realized.
yeah. It's just a lot of experiences. I would try to put myself in to places where I wanted to network with people. I wanted to network with other local artists. Mod Sun was an up and coming Minnesota artist at that time before he moved out to Hollywood.
Yeah, I didn't know
Yeah.
he was from Minnesota at all.
And
Yeah, I
he
also
was
did not
from
know that.
he's from
Yeah.
Bloomington, which is
Yeah, I know
Right.
Bloomington.
right next to Minneapolis.
It's crazy that
So-
you knew where Bloomington was, but you didn't know that Minneapolis is where the whole George Floyd protests and everything happened.
See,
Good
I
point,
didn't
Chance.
know the city. How do you think- I knew the travesty happened. Okay.
Actually, nope. You know what? He doesn't get to defend himself.
You're right.
You want to
you're
shout?
right, right.
You want to shout anything else out before we toss this one out to the void?
Wait, are we already
Spooky?
done?
I mean, normally we only go for an hour, and I do have to
Wow.
work tonight.
was
But
easy.
I mean, low key, I've been thinking we probably should stretch it out to 90 minutes because every podcast I like is 90 minutes
I
long.
agree.
But
Well, I only agree because whenever I edited, I cut out some of the intro and some of the outro. So like I feel like it's kind of smart to have a good length.
so what you're saying is that was a fake out, and we're just gonna keep going for a bit.
I'm not the one recording.
I mean, I've been recording for longer than.
All of a sudden, he's like, "I'm not recording. You're
Oh,
recording."
dude! Oh my god!
I'll be like,
No.
"This is
No,
literally."
no.
I did. Do you know who I am? Period is.
I do.
You do,
I'm tangentially aware.
Steve?
I know it.
So yeah, so he had an idea to do a podcast or something months ago.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And he was like, "Can I interview you?" And I said, "Sure, man." So we hopped in Discord together
Oh,
and we had a conversation.
Oh no.
And he's like, "Wait, what?" Yeah. It never
Yeah.
happened.
See, me and Chance are smart. We we make sure one of us is recording every time. We're like,
Yeah.
are you recording? No, are you recording? Okay, cool.
yeah, and
make
I
sure-
actually have my audio like permanently set up nice. So now,
Yeah, it used to be his was fucked up for a while, so I recorded a couple of episodes.
yeah. So now we're more set up. It's all good. And I'll say this. I'm down to stretch it out to 90. Unfortunately, I do have to like go to work today, so I can't stretch this one out to 90.
Oh man, you
Um,
guys are totally good. I was just caught off guard. I was like all in the zone talking about deep memories of my painful past, and then all of a sudden you're like,
I'm
"Well,
so sorry.
and here we go. Cut them off, boys. It's
do.
So,
turning into a train wreck. We better shut this shit down, dude."
Oh no, I didn't mean it like that at all. Unfortunately, I have to operate on a schedule, unfortunately, or
understand
else
that,
I
man.
will just sleep forever because I'm so tired.
We do
all the
gotta find
time.
a smoother way to end things sometimes, though. I feel like we just kind of are pretty abrupt with our guests.
I'm
Well,
not.
you know what?
that's fair.
You know what? Steve always does. He's like, "Hey, do you have anything you want to plug or promote?"
That's a good point.
Well,
I
that's-
love Steve's podcast.
Am I wrong, or did I not say Zway doesn't get to defend himself? Spooky.
Also, if you guys want to,
promote?
you can both be guests on Spooky Sunday if you want to.
I was
together.
literally going to say we should do a Spooky Sunday where we all three just play Fortnite
See, but
and
this
just have that.
This circles back to what I said earlier. I'm just too afraid to join the VC when there's so many people in, because I don't want to just be randomly like, "What's up? What's up, yo?"
You know what you need
So
to do
you,
then?
me and Spooky
Oh.
just hop in.
Wait, what
before
you need to
we
do
start the
is
stream.
you need to go into my Spooky Land Discord and you need to say, "What's up, everybody?" And then everybody's gonna open up their arms, and then you're gonna fall into those arms, and then
Yeah,
you're gonna
right.
get a big
Alright.
hug, and then after that, everybody's gonna be your friend.
We're
You
gonna
know-
test
And then
this
after
live
that,
right
when you
now.
come into voice chat, dude, it'll all
I
be the homies.
I think after seeing my ass, everybody has to accept me legally.
I just said my first message in there. Just says hi everyone. So we'll see how
Yeah.
friendly everybody is. This will be a litmus test.
You know, also, I didn't say earlier in the beginning of the podcast, in the beginning of the podcast, I didn't say, but I meant to, that I really appreciate, you listen to my music video and everything and telling me all these kind words about it. It was fucking it was pretty awesome to honestly watch everyone like react to it.
Oh man,
Which-
I love it. I don't.
Which
You're talking
music
about the
video
one with
was
the
that?
gun, right?
Yeah, and my ass cheeks out in the field.
Yeah.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
never mind. I know which one
Yeah.
it
I don't
is.
care, man. I'll
I
play
hate
any.
her.
Really, like if it's on YouTube, I'll play it. Because if it's on YouTube, it's Gucci, you know.
I'm just saying, like everyone was so nice in the comments that I was just not expecting. You know?
Yeah. Nah, it was actually a really cool song too. It was.
Hell
It was
yeah,
definitely
I
different.
That's a
really
banger.
appreciate it.
Yeah. So
It's
yeah,
a-
man.
it's
Of
a
course, you're welcome.
soft
If you guys, so the last thing I want to say is I just want to promote Spooky Sundays, dude. If you want to
Absolutely.
ever find my live stream, it happens every Sunday. It's just like church. It's easy to remember. 7 o'clock, Spooky Sunday at 7 Central. Listen to all those, dude. I'm marketing this so
that
good. What's that?
That's PM, right? Because like I feel like yesterday I missed it, but I didn't mean to.
Missed what?
The I feel like I missed Spooky Sundays yesterday because I feel like I was just like late. Is it 7 p.m.? Really?
Yeah, 7 p.m. Central.
Yep.
So 8 Eastern.
So
Yep.
I was just missing it for no reason then. Fuck. I'm
And you
an
guys want to hear
Yeah.
another secret? This will tie everything in together as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Years and years and years ago, when Modson was first blowing up in Minnesota,
Mm-hmm.
he would go live on Stickam, which was an old streaming website.
It's fucking
And
sick.
he went live every Sunday and called it Mod Sunday.
Damn,
And
dude.
and I'm taking all of that, what he did, and I'm using it as inspiration for what I'm doing. Literally, he used to do it every
Let's
week.
go, dude.
I
So
think
we're
it's
doing a
great.
live every fucking week, bro. So like new artists, new spotlight, new
You know,
something
I
different.
think it's great,
All
man. I
right.
think
So
it's
are
great to follow
we?
that schedule.
So are we officially? Am I putting it in my books this Sunday? We're going to be on Spooky Sunday.
If you guys can commit to it right now, I literally have like all of December almost locked in with 4 people, but I have nothing
Okay.
this week. I have nothing this Sunday.
What are you doing on Sunday?
You said 7 p.m. So I'm always free after 6 p.m. Central Time.
Yeah,
That's the goal, man, because people are chilling on a Sunday night, man.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
I have
Unfortunately,
that
I'm gearing up to go to work, but you know.
Wow. Normal
Yeah.
people, I should say,
Yeah.
normies.
Yeah,
He's an hour ahead of you and I, so he's in Eastern Time.
yeah. So it'll be 8 p.m. and then I could probably hang out till like 10:30 or so, for sure.
Yeah, I'm shooting for like between an hour and 2 hours live streams, and I'm trying to end them a little bit like so it doesn't fizzle out, like we end it before the party ends, which is
Yeah.
kind of a bummer
Totally.
sometimes because like my whole time, like yesterday, dude, the viewership just slowly, I was looking at the analytics and it was going like slowly up the whole time, and I finally hit like 27 like people in the chat at one point, which is pretty damn good to me.
Oh, we'll push those numbers up. We're very popular, cool, and handsome. So
That's
Are
what I'm
you-
saying.
are
You guys
you
have the
doing
vibe.
You're doing just YouTube, aren't you? You're not doing Twitch,
Yeah.
right?
No, I decided against that because I feel like
Twitch
YouTube
ad
is
blows.
YouTube is just the way, because I was getting sick of asking people to download Twitch. Nobody has that shit on their phone.
I'm gonna disagree with you. I think Twitch is the way for now.
I
I
think-
get most of my viewership through Twitch, and I can funnel them to my YouTube very easily. But it's very hard to find viewers on YouTube from where I'm at.
You know where I've been finding some really good success lately?
Mm.
YouTube Shorts.
I agree. No,
Yes,
I agree.
sir.
I got 4K views on my YouTube short out of
Dude,
nowhere.
I
one
posted
day,
some
bro.
goofy ass one of my friends Splash Gang because he's from here too and he's my
Shout
buddy.
out Splash
I
Gang.
meant to ask you about something. earlier. Go
Fantastic
ahead.
producer. Love their profile picture on Twitter.
Yeah, continue.
Yeah, he's my brother. We grew up on the same like block,
Hell yeah.
like literally the same block, and I got him into producing actually. I think
Banger.
I showed him FL Studio, but
Splash
I remember.
Gang.
Yeah. Keep going. Sorry.
nah, you're cool. I was just saying. I know you guys you got to get going and stuff like that. So we could talk more about this on Spooky Sunday this week if you guys are both able to make it. It's super chill. Obviously, you were there. You know, like most
Yeah.
people aren't gonna say much.
They're not too. The chat's not like too busy like a lot of people's chats are sometimes. So like it's
I'll
very.
mute
very
people
nice.
too. If
I
somebody's
didn't know
talking too much, like if you're a kid or something and you don't know when to stop talking, I
Right.
will mute you.
See, this is where I was a live streamer before I was doing literally anything. I'm a chat enjoyer. I'm like
Yeah.
I love talking in people's chats. I love reading my own chat when I'm streaming. Like I'm like 80% interaction, 20% like other kind of human being.
Oh, I
Yeah.
remember what I was gonna say. I had a funny video of Splash Gang making me laugh, and I posted it up as a short, and it gained me like 7 subscribers and like 8,500 views.
Dude, yeah,
Sheesh.
like YouTube,
I was
they're,
like,
they're, they're a
dude,
cheat
that's
code.
way better than Twitch, bro. I'm
They're
sorry,
a
bro.
cheat code for sure. Like I put them on. Like I said, I got 4K views on mine, and I got like 8 subscribers. At a
Literally,
fucking,
that's what I'm saying.
it's
I will
crazy.
I will say, if you have a direct link to your YouTube live stream, I think that YouTube live streaming looks nicer because everybody has a YouTube account. Twitch
The
is
biggest
still very, very good for live streaming if you're trying to interact with people who already watch live streams. YouTube has the kind of marketability that
Bro.
that a YouTube video
Discoverability.
does. Well,
Yes.
even discoverability, as far as live streams go, I'd say they're still kind of hard to find. But
Oh,
when it comes to a
absolutely right now.
direct, when it comes to like a direct link, it looks just like a regular YouTube video, except you're live. It's way more digestible than, oh, I have to sign up
Very good
to make a
point.
Twitch account in order to even send a message to my friend
Yeah.
who sent me a link to his stream. It's like there's like way less friction because they for sure are subscribed to Mr. Beast.
But if you're on social media, like they suppress links anyway.
True. That's why you always put it in the second one. You know, you hit it with
Yeah.
the, yo, I'm live right now with this person. You post a video because they fucking love like a 30-second video clip or a 45-second video clip. And then the second comment is just the link with like a little joke or some shit. People love that. That's how
Yeah.
all of our Coffin Club stuff gets any traction at all. If it's a link, it's nothing.
Yeah, 100%. That's an algorithmic thing as well. It's if you post a link, they assume it's spam.
No,
Yep.
not even just that. They don't want you leaving their fucking site. They want
That's
you
the
to
actual shit.
want you to stay on Twitter. They want you to stay on Instagram. So they won't promote the
They
links.
don't want you to leave. Yep.
Yeah.
Link in the comments is always the move. I'm sure that there's still like a bot that
I
has
started
a
using-
similar thing, but
I started using the wordage portal instead of link lately as well for the same reason where I think that when people see link, I think that it's spammy kind of vibe. Like when you read the word link, it's got kind of like gross feelings to it.
that's why I usually just say come through, and
Yeah.
then I have the link because I feel like COME space TRHU is so casual. It's like, you know, fuck it, just open it. You know,
Wording it is important.
I don't notice any success like changing up the way I say to come through whatever the fucking like links I have. I feel like if you have an entertaining tweet or entertaining like picture or video, people don't care what happens next. They'll click the link.
that Gordon Ramsay clip is the funniest thing that we've ever posted.
Yeah. It makes me mad that that's our fucking like our biggest video because we've had such bangers after.
I agree. Well, this one's gonna pop off because Spookygang's on here, and we've been
Mhm.
pushing it out a whole bunch and barely letting you talk in the intro. So I'll say one more time: we're gonna be on Spooky Sunday this Sunday at 7 p.m.
Yay!
Central
I can't-
Time.
I definitely
announce
pull
it.
through for sure.
Admittedly, I have not been around during them as often as Zway has, so I'm not 100% sure of what it entails. But I'm down
Oh,
for
yeah.
whatever, and I'll pre-install
big
Fortnite
fan.
just in case.
Literally just good vibes, man.
Yeah, I'm a
And if
pretty
you-
big fan.
Yeah, dude, I feel like it's gonna do really well because it's just so community oriented. I've like you asked me a question earlier, which was something like, what are your like the projects that I really like the most that I did or something? And I would definitely say I'm more excited about the Spooky Sundays live streams than I've been about pretty much anything since starting the merch, you know, in the early
Let's go.
2020.
Well,
That's crazy.
I'm super excited to be a part of it.
Yeah, man.
When you guys come through
Mhm.
on
Yeah, we will.
Sunday at 7 p.m. Central, everybody who watches this video, we're gonna put this one out. I'm gonna actually kind of expedite it. I'm gonna have to just tell Sally he's gonna have to wait and apologize.
Oh, okay.
But that way, you know, it comes out and then people will see us on Sunday. You know, I'll put this one out on Friday. I'll just make sure it gets edited quick.
Hell yeah. So it's Friday, guys. I hope you had a great week. And
TGIF.
the day after tomorrow, you can tune in to Spooky Sunday,
Mhm.
YouTube, Spookygang. The word Spookygang, no spaces. You will find it.
Yep.
We have
we're
like
gonna put a link down in the
500
comments anyway.
48. We have like 548 subs right now, but we're on the fast track to 1,000.
You know,
Yeah,
did you make a YouTube handle?
I tried to switch it just to Spookygang, but it's already used, so I'm just gonna keep it Spookygang TV.
What?
I like
But-
Spookygang TV anyway, to be honest. I
Yeah,
kind of was
it's fun.
thinking about changing our YouTube branding to, because right now it's just Coffin Club. I was thinking about Coffin Club TV because I've been prototyping some merch where like I have like a skull with like the security camera mounted on top, and underneath it in brackets, it just says CCTV.
Nice.
Dude, you haven't told me that yet? That's fucking fire.
I've been
Yeah.
trying. I've been working on it. I've been in such a creative rut with like drawing stuff specifically, but I've been like, the brain is working. I'm getting there.
Dude,
Anyway,
that's cool. That's cool though. You should we could do something creative too. We could like maybe I don't know.
we'll figure it out. We don't want to tease
we'll
too
figure it out.
much. More
Yeah,
stuff
for
in the
sure.
future. Come hang out on Sunday at 7 p.m. Central. Shout out to Spookygang. Everybody, like the video, subscribe. Go subscribe to Spookygang. I love you. Bye.